Hello, 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 hello. I am so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for coming to my live. Thank you so much for joining me here and just showing me that you're interested in doing, possibly knowing more, and possibly doing what I do. I'm so excited because I want to just share with you this is just exciting. Okay, so I've been teaching with Gogokid. That's what this uni is here for. Gogokid. This is our mascot. This is our mascot with Gogokid. Could you believe that that happens when I'm teaching? Things like that can happen. Props fall everywhere. So that's uni. And this is the Gogokid logo, and that's what I'm talking about here today. Teaching online. I do this from the comfort of my home. I teach online. I'm in my laundry, y'all. I'm in my laundry room. Okay? And I just have this little nook area that I have created into a little teaching space, and it works. You really don't need a lot of space. You can literally just, if you don't have a background, I didn't have a back, like this is a wall. I didn't have a back wall for a long time to teach, and it works out great for me. Before, what I did is I propped up this like black backboard type of thing. I propped it up on chairs, and I made up a whole like background just like this, and it worked. I made it work, and you can make it work too. If this is something that you're interested in, if this is something that you, I don't know, you want to try out, well, I'm gonna tell you what's up. When I started 2 years ago with Gogokid, I've started with both companies actually. I started with Gogokid and I started with VIP Kid. And when I started with both companies back in 2018, I basically just saw an ad on Facebook, and I was kind of just thinking, oh, is this real? Is this fake? Is this a scam? So I went ahead and checked it out, and I thought to myself, if I do not have to spend any money, if I do not have to pay anything when it comes to like sending the company money or anything like that, then I know it's not a scam, and I know it's not a pyramid scheme. That was my first thing. Lo and behold, I've been teaching for 2 years. It's not a scam. I did not have to, pay any money to any of these companies. Did not have to do any of that. It's just basically applying like any other job. Now, today I'm specifically talking about Gogokid, but please keep in mind that I do teach with both Gogokid and VIP Kid. So if you're interested in teaching with any of those two companies, I will be glad to help you out, and I will be glad to put my links in the description box below, and I will definitely put my links so that you can use my referral code. It's so awesome because they give you just detailed instructions from the moment you apply, and they start sending you emails. Let me tell you, it can become a lot of emails. Yes, it can be a lot of emails, a lot of information to read, lots of training when it comes to just watching videos and getting to know the difference in between online teaching compared to maybe brick and mortar teaching. I never taught in a brick and mortar environment. So I've always taught homeschool. I've taught my children homeschool from home since I can remember. My daughter is 13 years old, my oldest, and I've been teaching her forever since she was 3. So that's my experience. I'm gonna tell you, my experience is homeschool teacher. I've also helped teach other homeschool kids too. I've also taught in my church setting, and that's definitely one of my experiences that I wrote down when I talked about it in my interview, and when I talked about it in my resume when I went to apply for Gogokid for both companies. But when it comes to Gogokid, they are offering what they were offering 2 years ago, back when 2 years. Yes, yeah, 2 years ago, back when I applied. When I applied in 2018, they were offering a $300 incentive It's a bonus for new teachers that sign up within a certain date. So they're doing this for the whole month of November. This incentive started, take a look here. Okay, this incentive runs in between October 1st all the way through November 30th. Beijing time. So this is, Beijing time, because the time difference is different over there from over here. But it runs from October 1st through November 30th, and they are offering a $300 incentive, a $300 bonus for new teachers. So isn't that awesome? Okay, now you have to think about all the different teacher requirements to receive this incentive. Because I remember back when I applied, I received the incentive. No problem. I just made sure that I read all the different requirements, and I made sure that I was following these requirements, so that in the end, when I did get my first payment, I would see that incentive there. Okay, requirement number 1. The teacher that applies must successfully complete 3 as scheduled classes within 30 days from the day the teacher signs their first contract with Gogokid. So what does that mean? Let's say the month is from October 1st to October 31st. Then you would make sure, and you signed your contract October 1st. Bam. October 1st, you signed your contract. What this means is that they want you as a new teacher to have already taught 3 classes. Not only teach it, but it has to be marked as scheduled. There can't be any, like, that the class was scheduled for you and then all of a sudden someone canceled the class, or you didn't show up, so there was a teacher no-show, or there was a student no-show, the student didn't show up, or you canceled it for any reason, which is not recommended to do. You want to be sure that you keep all your classes. Or of course, emergencies arise and life happens and things happen that are not, we can't control it. So Gogokid is very understanding, and you just have to keep that line of communication open with Gogokid and be able to just let them know and show them proof of many things that can occur that you just don't have control over. But that's for another video. But so long story short, the first requirement is teach 3 classes as scheduled, that have to be marked as scheduled classes within that first month from when you sign your contract. What's the second requirement? The second requirement is you must open at least 75 time slots, at least 72 hours before each class start time. So what that means is, if you open a class an hour before or 2 hours before the class start time, if you open a slot, because there's 2 different things. You're going to have your schedule, right? And you're going to see the days of the week at the top, and you're going to see the different times. And you're going to be able to open each slot that you want to open to get students to choose that slot and to choose you as a teacher. Each slot is 25 minutes. So 25 minutes per class. So, and then you have 5-minute break in between each class. For example, if you're thinking about Beijing time and you choose 7 p.m. Beijing time, then that's 1 class. That's 1 slot. The next slot will be 7:30. That's another class, 25 minutes. And it goes like that. It's like every half hour that you can choose a class. 7:30, 8:30, etc., etc. So that's the second one. You must be able to open 75 peak time slots, at least 72 hours before each class start time. Meaning, just don't wait until the last minute. Just as soon as you get that contract signed, Start opening all the slots that you can for the month, for the 30-day period. So these are 75 slot times, but it's not for like a week or 2 weeks. It's for the entire month. And you can easily, those classes, they pile up like this so quickly because, you know, within 1 day, there are so many slots, so many classes. So it's all up to you when you decide to get into this contract, and you go through the whole process, you sign the contract, and you'll be able to take a look and manage your schedule and manage and see what works best for you. So let's review. Number 1, first requirement, successfully complete 3 as scheduled classes within the first 30 days from the time you sign your contract. Okay? Requirement number 2, open at least 75 time slots. Okay? And they must be Beijing time. So Beijing time is 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m., 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Those are like the hot, like peak time slots that they actually love and prefer for their students, for their children to take the classes at this time. So these are the peak time slots that, generally speaking, you'll most likely get booked. So for this in particular incentive, Gogokid is asking that these are the times that, in order to get the incentive, that you open. 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30 p.m. Beijing time. And what you can do is you can like Google this, go on Google, and you could translate the time. So what time is it here? I'm Central Time. What time is it Central Time when in Beijing time is this time? So you can convert it and you can play around with it and check it out and see what works for you for wherever you live, your time zone. And the last, number 3, the last incentive to receive this, the last requirement for this teacher incentive. A teacher no-show, teacher cancellation 2 hours before, teacher cancellation 24 hours before, or teacher IT finish type, valid parent reviews with 1 to 3 stars, or valid user complaints within 30 days from the time that you sign the contract with Gogokid will disqualify you. So this third requirement is basically just saying don't have any of these. Don't have a teacher no-show, don't have a teacher cancellation, don't cancel any classes 2 hours before, don't cancel any classes 24 hours before. And if you have a teacher IT, like an IT issue with your computer, or there's a parent that gives you a 1 or 2 or 3 star review, or if you have someone, there's a valid user complaint, maybe there's a parent complaint against you, all of these things is a no-go. So just avoid getting any of these so that you can get the incentive within the 30 days. So those are the 3 requirements. They're very specific, but if you fail to follow these requirements, and then you won't get the incentive. That's the catch. That's the only catch, actually. That's the only catch. It's just be on time. Don't open slots if you can't. Just don't open slots if you can't teach. And there are notes here, so they're specific. This $300 new teacher incentive will be sent to you along with your next scheduled payment following the end of your 30-day period. Teachers sign their contract between October 28th and November 30th, Beijing time, must meet all the requirements that we just mentioned in order to qualify for the $300 new teacher incentive. Now, not only are new teachers being able to get this $300 bonus, but any teachers who signed their contract between October 1st and October 27th, Beijing time, their 30 days will start on October 27th, Beijing time, and will end November 25th. Beijing time, and other requirements remain the same as above. So if you're a Gogokid teacher, open more time slots now to earn the $300 incentive. So if you're a regular teacher, um, this is your opportunity to share this news with your friends and be able to share this news with other teachers too. Um, let's take a look at a little bit of the facts about this new teacher requirement. So this is for new teachers, and you can be, let's see, new teacher. Okay, so if you are a regular teacher with Gogokid, you will get an incentive if you referred a teacher. So guess what? You're not only helping yourself as a new teacher and getting a bonus of $300 additionally to your regular payment that you will receive for teaching each class, but you will also help the teacher that referred you. And the teacher that referred you may get an incentive if you complete everything that you're supposed to complete as a new teacher. So there can be an incentive of $120 for each successful referral sign up. So what are you doing? You are helping others too. You are helping the teachers that are referring you. You're referring teachers. So if you're interested in blessing me and my family, and you want to be able to get this opportunity to teach online, you can follow all the requirements, go through the process, and guess what? Contact me and I can help you go through the interview process. You have any questions, they're very detailed, and they'll send you any information regarding what to do, how to prepare. They'll send you videos, but I can definitely guide you into what videos helped me and what to do. I'm also thinking of creating videos on my channel to help others into the whole process of the application process and the whole process of what I did, what was my experience, what were my strengths, and what has helped me in this journey of teaching online, and what are the tools that have benefited me in the classroom, and what may benefit you and may help you with the process. So if you're interested, do not hesitate. Please contact me. If you have me on Facebook, go ahead and shoot me a message. If you're coming here from Instagram, go ahead, comment below. You can message me on Instagram, on Facebook, and simply click on the link that I will be providing here below for Gogokid, because Gogokid right now is the company that I work with, that I will be referring teachers in. And so if you are interested in getting my referral code and using my referral code, please contact me. Please comment below any questions, any information, anything that you have doubts with, let me know. And I will do my very best to contact you. I will also put here my email address where you can shoot me a message and email me anything that you have any questions with. So thank you so much. I just wanted to give that message out. I just wanted to let you guys know this is the opportunity for you to sign up with Gogokid. They are, like I said, providing this $300 incentive for new teachers, and I encourage you all to try it out. You know, what do you got to lose? Nothing. You're not paying any money. You're not paying anything. And so I will be posting more videos on how you can save money without having to like break your bank and trying to get all these props and everything. So comment below. You can help me out by liking this video, by subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to click that little bell that you see next to the subscribe button. Why? Because that little bell that you see right here under the subscribe button, is going to notify you whenever I make any videos, whenever I go live and decide to like give you any information about Gogokid or VIP Kid, because I work with both companies. So go ahead and help me out by letting YouTube know that you like these channels. Help me out by helping my family out by letting YouTube know that you want to see more of me, that you want to subscribe. So just please help me out, subscribe, like, comment, and share this with others. This is ongoing right now until the whole month of November. So see you guys in my next video. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.